Hello, I'm wii-u, and welcome back to the video. Today I have some very good news to share with you all if you're a Minecraft Nintendo player, because Minecraft Wii U and Minecraft Switch just got title update 53. These are the last platforms to get it, but these are quite notable because they got a slightly larger version of TF53 for reasons I'll be explaining in today's video, but it's really confusing because the in-game message doesn't even show all of those features, and some of the features you might figure based on this large TF53 are not in there, so there's just a lot of confusing stuff going on with this update, and I figured I would talk about it, show you it, and because obviously it's all extra fun because they have the Super Mario mashup pack, I figured I'd show what all the features look like in this particular mashup. So hopefully you do all enjoy this video, talking about and showing you all this stuff. You can like it if so, because it helps out the channel and lets me know you do like this sort of thing, and indeed that you like the fact there's going to be a contest for your builds to be featured in a future video. So yeah, exciting times all around. Let's get straight into talking about the TF53 update for Minecraft on the Switch. So it's actually called patch 3 on the Switch, and it's a different patch on the Wii U, but it is the equivalent of title update 53 with a couple of big exceptions. So let's just clarify that it includes every feature from TF53. So there is going to be 16 colors of concrete, 16 colors of concrete powder, 16 colors of glazed terracotta, which interestingly to me actually haven't changed from the texture pack to texture pack. They look like they're pretty much the same here in the Super Mario mashup pack. However, the other blocks do look like they are kind of themed a little bit for Super Mario. So you can see the concrete's got the kind of nice pattern to it, and if you look at the shulker boxes, the other 16 blocks, these have little, I don't know, those hearts, they look a little bit like them, but they're spots, whatever they are, they just look a little bit different, and I kind of like that. So yeah, that's what's going on. There's 64 brand new blocks in this update, but as well as that, there's brand new sounds. We've gone over those before, but just in case you haven't heard those, here's what it looks like. A lot of people have been telling me this is a secret feature. It's not. It's on the changelog, which makes it definitely not. But in case you haven't heard it, there are new sounds for clay, for I think types of wood. There's loads of sounds in this update, and you can now experience them for guitars, for flutes, for xylophones. All that sort of stuff is now experienceable. So there's also now remappable controls. There's also a second hand slot. So if you have, let's say, a map and you don't throw it away because you're not terrible, then what you can actually do is you can actually put it in your left hand. In fact, let's do that right now because we should. Okay, always hard to play the Nintendo Switch, except it'll be a little bit easier after this because you'll be able to remap stuff. So yeah, let's just put this, oh my God, this is so bad. Let's just put this over there, and now we got a second hand slot. So yeah, this is how it looks, and this is how all of these features look in the Super Mario mashup pack. There's also brand new DLC, there's also the Iron Nugget, there's all these brand new features that you probably already know about from the previous thing, but I'll put them on screen right now just in case you want to read through them and you're like, this is the important thing, I'm just a Switch player, this is the first video, now you know it. But in case you're not that sort of stuff, let's talk about the extra stuff that was added in this update and why that isn't what you might expect, because this update actually brought the platform into line with the other consoles, or that's what they said. They said added glide, and then updated the Switch features to be in line with other platforms. And although you might think, oh yeah, this is what's actually going on, that's not actually entirely the case. So if we exit the game, you can see that there's a few features that are on the Xbox One and PS4 that are not found right here. So if we go into battle, you can see there is no 8 or 16 players. So some features from the other platforms update didn't make it here, and there's also just the confusing, like attitude towards the maps and stuff. I know it's just a little bit confusing if you ask me, because there's only now, it looks like there's like 4 maps total instead of all of the other maps, so all the DLC is still missing. And also, same thing over here, like, oh yeah, just 2 maps right here, which is nice. It's nice that they're putting in the maps before the DLC, like they're focusing on the free stuff. That's really cool, but it's still just a little bit confusing. But yeah, Glide is now found on the Switch. This is a really fun mini game. You should play it if you haven't already. That's a fun little thing that you can totally do with this update. But a lot of features that you would expect to be in there are missing. So stuff like, again, the player switch. There's a few bizarre little toggles like that and DLC that they're still going to add over time. So it says they brought it up to line with the other platforms, but this isn't quite true. If you're a Switch player, there is still more to come, and it'll probably come over the coming, days and weeks of updates. So something exciting to look forward to, I guess, and also a brand new map for you to go through and experience. But there is no leaderboard, so just keep that in mind if you're playing on the Switch. Finally, as well as the fact that they've done that, they've also changed it a little bit so that when we go, actually, let me just show something kind of interesting, because they added the Adventure Time mashup pack as well as the Chinese Mythology mashup pack, and this means that we can now experience the Super Mario world, but in Adventure Time. Do we want to do this? I mean, I'm not even sure what I'm expecting, but I think it should be kind of an interesting little thing that I can show you while we talk about the fact that I want, talk about the challenge I want to kind of set out for you, which is to make the most amazing thing you can make with concrete. I wanted to do like a top 5 or top 10 concrete builds based on things that you, the subscribers, have built, and the best way to do this is for you to build something and then send me a picture on Twitter. Please try not to take it with your phone. If you have to, then get good quality, but like try and take the best picture of your concrete build on Twitter, and the very best one, the one I'm most amazed by, I'll come and tour. So hopefully you have an Xbox One or a 360 or a PlayStation 4, because then I can come check out your work. I really enjoy that, so that's something I'll be doing for this video. Make sure you tweet it at me, at IBXToyCat. I'll put out one specific tweet, respond to that tweet with your image, and I'll do a top 10 or top 5 concrete builds over the next few days. So yeah, title update 53 now here on the Switch. Brings in Glide, doesn't bring in everything, claims to bring in everything, but then the game itself doesn't even claim to bring in anything at all. So it's confusing, but that's honest. That's this update, I guess, and I just wanted to kind of clarify that. Title Update 55 will also be coming, and that's also news for the Switch. But for now, just keep in mind, here's what Mario looks like when it's Adventure Time. It's a little bit, it's basically the same, but everything's just a tiny bit different. Like, for some reason, you know, Peach has gotten a little bit more tanned, and like, for some reason, everything's a bit more dark and realistic. But I like it. I like that these somehow managed to blend together in the weirdest way possible. This is strange. This is really strange. But yeah, it's a thing that now, this is an interesting little thing that you can now experience with the brand new mashup packs on Minecraft Switch. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something, or hopefully you just got the news you were looking for. Like if you did like it, because it helps out the channel a lot. Let us know you do like this sort of content. Share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel. And if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you very much for watching. A reminder, there'll be a bunch more videos later today, or a few more videos later today. I still, every time an update comes out, I like to, you know, show off all the key things you need to know. So please keep checking out the channel. YouTube doesn't want to show you it as much as you might want to see it. And also keep in mind, if you bell me, then you'll get notifications every time I upload, and maybe that's what you're into. So with that said, I hope you all enjoyed this video, because I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.